Hello. Why up there? Hello, welcome. Let's do that. Okay, I've decided we're starting a new character. I may have to restart the game. That's what I'm gonna warn you about now. I may have to restart the game and just change the graphic settings. Because I only installed the game about 3 hours ago. So... But we'll at least get this bit done. Sure, we'll be that fella, I guess. I'm really not bothered about what this guy looks like. Oh, nice. 15 minutes. Wow. That's awesome. So, at some point today in this stream, I am actually going to talk about the new 3000 series NVIDIA cards. There's a lot of stuff that people seem to be confused about, I guess, or questioning. We'll give him some hair. Oh, I've not installed the hair mod. That's what I've not done. So stuck with stock ones. Oh, nice. That sounds like DHL? Or is it DPD? I'm sure it's one of the two who give you a delivery number. Oh. Oh. That's always excitement. Just give it some random facial hair. I bet the full beard's in the other direction, isn't it? There we go. That's more like it. We'll do that. Done. Finish your name. But what should we call it? Like that's always the question. Think of a name, chat. I'll wait. I'm joking, I'm just gonna hit the keyboard in a minute. And whatever letters go in. Brian it is. There you go. Okay, first things first, that needs to change. And yeah, I guessed. Who is it that do the number 83 of 87 type of thing? Is it DPD or DHL? I'd swear it's one of the two. There we go. DPD, knew it. I'm fairly confident that's the one I said first. Okay, so yeah. Just started the game, and this is where we've started. So we now have to
approach, my child,
decide
where your new life shall begin.
Okay, yeah. I was worried that the game wasn't actually coming through then. Yeah, now we have to decide what we want to start our life as. I've only got the basic ones on Start a New Life though. I've not installed the extras, so we're alright there. We're not quite at the point of having like an endless list. I mean, there's a very good chance that I will start cheating in this very quickly. But, you know. What do we want to do? I don't feel like vampire's a good idea. Should we just do surprise me? Let the game decide. Let's do that, I think. While SP unboxes his new computer.
Leaving your life to chance, so be it.
No, I'm completely fine with that. You have more important things than right here to be dealing with. You've just got a new computer, dude. Unbox the damn thing. Get it set up. On your desk table. Oh. Oh,
Well, here we are. Welcome to Raven Rock. Just
I don't know what's happening, but I'm under the ground.
things aren't what they used to be.
The game is still trying to force me to go there, but I can sort of spin it round. What's happening? I've broken the game already. For fuck's sake. Okay. Okay, so that intro, you're on a boat and you're sailing to this place. Not a very good one. I don't think it's either that is that or it's something to do with all of the other mods that are installed.
It gets lonely out here, you know.
Subtitles. That's what aren't on. Dialogue subtitles. Here we go. General subtitles. Depth of field. You can sod right off. We don't need depth of field. That's what our eyes are for. Our eyes do that anyway. And especially when you're watching on a screen, you focus on one person, and
On this remote
I don't get why games have this depth of field thing. No. How do I... Okay. Oh, L1's wrong. AJ, he has literally just got a new PC. It's all good, mate. How's it going with you? How's how are all the kids doing? Did they actually manage to get everything sorted? I know, I saw that. Alright for some. Yeah, did they manage to get all the laptops and stuff sorted? Ah, right, okay. See, all the kids in the UK went back this morning, so they've just finished their first day of actually being in the classrooms. No, he's like I say, Jay is lurking for a very good reason. About 30 seconds ago, his new PC turned up. So, yeah. I think his priority is now setting up a new PC. Hi, random person. Let's go back to the mainland. This place is, you know, meh. Like, I'm sure there's interesting things to do here, but can everyone move? I'd like to go back to the mainland. Do I speak to you? No. You? No. But it's that guy on the dock, innit? You. Yes. Oh, okay, we do have 250 gold. Yeah, I've only started playing with Skyrim, and to be honest, I just use it as a mess around game. Like, I put a load of mods on it. Like, no silly mods. I don't do, like, Thomas the Tank Engine as the dragons or anything like that. I usually do things that make it look a lot nicer, but yeah, yeah. I'm not super into the whole fantasy thing to start with. You know why it's hot, SP? Whenever you're unboxing a new PC, the fear of doing anything to like mess up that PC just makes you sweat like hell. I do it when I'm unboxing components. I'll sit there and I'm just like, is it me? Or is this room getting really bloody warm right now? It seems to be getting a lot warmer. It's getting warmer, I'm sure of it. It's like, no. Just, unboxing anything expensive is terrifying. That's the pub, innit? I've been a little bit out of sorts lately. I don't care. I'm trying to get out of your bloody town. I hate this town. Okay, it's the opposite direction to that. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. This is one of my favourite mods. The open all gates, I think it's called. Something like that. Which just allows you to walk... Oh no, open all cities. Just allows you to walk through gates. No loading screen between entering towns and villages and, you know, the rest of Skyrim. So easy. Also, to say we're running at 4K with a bunch of mods active at the minute, I mean, we are hovering around 60. And exactly. It means that if you're being chased by something, you can run into the middle of a town and not have to wait for a load screen. It's so convenient. And I think with the PC version especially, that should have been something that they already built in. Oh, hello. I've got fists and I'm not afraid to use them. Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, gold. Yoink. Right, where's that other one? Items. Do I have any weapons? Oh, I do. Come at me, bro. I win. And where's that thing that you killed? We'll go and raid that as well. Tell you what, I think they're holding more than me. Let's have a look. How much do we actually have? 102 gold. They had what? 18, 19 gold between them? They put me over the 100 mark. Oh. Hello. Oh, you're going to give me some beer, aren't you? You better give me some beer. Yes, he's giving me beer. My kind of friend. There we go. Where's my beer? Yeah. Oh, I like the way I have a drink and they all go, no, party's over now. Okay, SP, have a look at all of the fans, the intake fans especially on that case, and just see if they all have filters on them already. If they don't have filters on them, get some. Where am I? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I had another 2 mods. So one of them's a map mod that makes the map look like this. And the other one removes the cloud from the actual map, which is very useful. But it also adds all of the markers so you can fast travel to anywhere. So nice. What about the front intake fans? Because what you want is to make sure that they have a few filters on them. That will help. Chief, Mage, and Warrior. Yep. Yeah, that's right. See, if I go to Helgen, I discover that the town is ruined. Lonnie, Odessa, and... Hold on a minute. Odessa. You do a thing. Alright, Murdoch. Just because you're owling mad. I'm sure there'll be some fans at the front. Has it got a windowed side panel? If it's got a window on the side, sort of angle your head and look towards the front, and I'm sure you'll see a couple of fans in there. Oh, there you are. Hello. How much do you have? Oh, that one was skint. I thought there would be. What you might find is that there'll be like a hole at the bottom of the case. Just, you'll find like the hole that the air is being sucked through. Like when it's switched on, if you just run your hand around the edge, you'll feel the air coming through. But if you do that, find where the air comes through, and then sort of try and put some form of filter over it. It should help. But we'll just take them all. Okay, this bit could take a while. Oh, nice. There you go. If it's attached by magnets, then there's a very good chance that that is definitely the filter. What surface are you going to keep the computer on? That affects dust. So if you have it on carpet, it gathers a lot more dust a lot faster. Oh, perfect. What I used to do, and I think actually the Vault is currently on it, but I've got a single piece of wood that's the length of a standard computer chassis. And so any computer that goes on a carpeted floor, I put on that piece of wood. It doesn't help that much, but it helps enough. This takes forever. Can't remember the console commands for it though. I wish there was a way to just have all of them open at once. Even if it opened them all, and you just had to press back to close each one individually, I could deal with that. We're not going through all these books. There's far too many. You know what we're going to do instead? Put that back. I love the name of it. Cheetah's Chest. Put all of them. All the ones we've already done, I'll put in there. What have we got? We've got Block, Conjuration, Destruction, Enchanting. heavy armor, illusion, light armor, lockpicking, marksman, jeez, one-handed, pickpocket, restoration, smithing, sneak, beechcraft, two-handed, and an unwanted effects remover. Wait. Okay, so what I'm thinking is we do TGM, which is toggle god mode. Then we can run around again and we won't die. We'll go and build a house somewhere and we'll store the rest of the books that we've not already read in that house. Easiest house to try would be probably in the first town, won't it? At least then we don't have to go travel. I like the way I named this stream Let's Play It Properly and then instantly started cheating. Oh well. You'll get used to it. Just wait until I start breaking out all of the console commands. Y being jump is very weird. Still aren't used to that. And I know it's the same in Fallout as well, because both Bethesda. But I'm still not used to Y being jump. Oh, that's what I've not got as well. I've not got Fall of the Space Core. That's a shame. I've not got that mod installed. As we all know, the Space Core in Portal 2 was the greatest core. I win. Yoink. Hello. Oh, there you go. He started talking. He just stood there looking at us like we were dumb. I don't want to join you. Oh, I need to learn the shouts as well, because currently I have none. Alright. It's a bit energetic jumping off, wasn't it? So we have like a bunch of mods installed at the minute. We've obviously got the unofficial Skyrim patch. Talk to the Strange Jester. What Strange Jester? I don't see no Strange Jester. Yeah, we've got the unofficial Skyrim patch that obviously does what it says on the tin, patches out a bunch of bugs and graphical errors and stuff like that. Oh look, these guys can't try and stop me from coming in because the gate's already open. There's also the weather mod that's installed to give us better weather and stuff like that. What else have I got? I've got a water mod to improve the refraction of the water, make it look a little bit better than stock Skyrim water. At some point I will install the 4K textures. I know when I'll do that. I've got a plan. If I can get my hands on a 3080 graphics card and then install the 4K textures on this game, I'll be able to run it at 4K, which I'm doing now, with even better textures, plus all of the, what's it called, the depth mapping stuff. Come on. Hello. You. No. Okay. So I have to go all the way down to that bloody town. Oh, I need to be outside to fast travel. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is if I can get one of those graphics cards, I'll be able to then use the 4K textures and it shouldn't add slowdown, because that graphics card should be able to plow through this game. If a 1080 can run it at 60 FPS with the mods that I've got installed currently, with the current mods, I'd assume a 3080 can run it at least 150, which gives me about 80 FPS to play with, which 4K textures should take up about 30 of those FPS, leaving me running at around 90-ish, possibly. Which is fine, because I only play at 60 FPS anyway. It's not really an issue. Okay, let's go there. I mean, look at this game, though. How old is Skyrim now? That's where I need to go. Like, it's a fair few years old. I mean, between this and now, what have we had? We've had Fallout 4. Oh, I've got more dragons on as well. Fallout 4, Fallout VR, Skyrim VR. We've had a fair few, haven't we? And 8 years is... that sounds about right. So a game that's almost a decade old. Actually, yeah, I'd probably put this around the same age as GTA 5. Because GTA 5 is almost a decade old now. Damn it, I've got a load of books, and I need to find that one book. Read the journal. Yes. Yes, it was. Wow, yes. It was. So the thing is then, when Skyrim comes out on the PS5, which it will, that and Grand Theft Auto will be the first 3-generation games with new releases on each. I can't think of another series that has gone through 3 generations. I mean, GTA is doing it even worse than Skyrim, so Grand Theft Auto 5 was released on the PS3. We all know that. Then on the PS4, with only basic upgrades. Then on the PC, which was the same as the PS4 release, only with more of the sliders active in the graphic settings. Then it's gonna be on the PS5, which will be its 3rd console generation with a new version. It's almost a decade old. And yes, a remaster. But I mean, Bethesda really cannot let go of Skyrim, can they? And at some point they're going to have to stop releasing versions of Skyrim. Like, they're just going to have to stop releasing them. Because they're going to be releasing the 6th Elder Scrolls game. And so they can't still have Skyrim taking up Elder Scroll fan sales. They're going to have to let go. Hello. Oh. By the way, that guy doesn't actually have any speech. Oh, it's Hadvar. Oh, bring him a healing potion. Yeah. Is that the only quest marker? Yeah, there's got to be like a limit to where they're going to be with it. At some point, they're going to have to move on. And leave this to the realm of modders. But what have we had with Skyrim so far? We've had the PS3 release. A beautiful reveal. We've had the PS3 release. We've had the PS4 release. We've had a mobile one. I believe it's on Switch, which I consider mobile because it's a handheld console. What else is there? There's PC. Oh. Is this coming from the new PC? There's the Alexa version of Skyrim. There's the VR version of Skyrim. We're up to about 7 or 8 versions of Skyrim, which is, if the estimate of 8 years is correct, then you're looking at about 1 release per year on average of Skyrim, which is just mental. And fair enough. I mean, to some extent, you could consider Elder Scrolls Online as another version of Skyrim. I believe it's built in the same engine. Plus, you've got the rest of like the assets that have been reused in it. And they've eventually expanded the map into Skyrim anyway. So, I mean, you're at 8 or 9 releases of Skyrim assets. And probably more coming. A nice SP. Hopefully it all works like straight out. Do you mind? I'm trying to loot you, mate. Thank you. Oh wow, I should get some more clothes, shouldn't I? I didn't realise what he was wearing. Oh well. Okay. My goal is to get a house. But I kind of want a house that I build. Because there's a chest next to it with all of the resources. But I'm thinking if we can get this first one, then it really is. Only I don't want the white picket fence. Mainly because I think this game doesn't have white picket fences. Is he sat on something? Oh, okay, he is. I thought you were just squatting in a bush. Which had probably been more accurate in this game. But yeah, I want to get this guy a house. So that we can store all of our crap in it. Because currently we're picking up a lot of stuff. And if I didn't have God mode on, we wouldn't be running. Are these guys going to stop me now? Or try to stop me? Yeah, there we go. I wonder if I can click I'll come back later and then just run past him. Yeah. Goodbye. Just, I'll come back later. I'll be inside of the village. You want me?
My Aorland is the finest.
I wonder then if later on in the game, next time I come here, if he's going to try and stop me again. Because obviously that gate is supposed to be locked with a key that he has. So until you pay him, persuade him, or intimidate, you're not meant to be able to go through it. It's just because we've got that mod that unlocks everything anyway. Okay, we're back. This building always looks really nice. There's something about the textures that were used that make things like these beams and like the chandeliers always look really good. I don't know why. And the lighting as well. That's a point. I wonder if someone's made an... Oh, for God's sake, Kirilleth. I wonder if someone's made a ray tracing mod for Skyrim yet.
Who's this then? So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yes, I saw a dragon.
By Ismir Irileth.
How would I know that they were about to execute Ulfric's Stormcloak?
So,
I wouldn't have that information,
strength of our walls?
because I came after the attack.
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger.
Come on.
The dragon is low in the mountains.
The sooner it can get past this bit, the better.
He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not.
I wish I could skip dialogue.
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people.
No, that's your job.
Send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes,
Yes, my young.
they will help.
You'll excuse me. I'll return to my duties.
That would be
Yeah,
best.
go on, mate. Off you fuck.
Well done. Here, take this as a small token of my
Thank you for some rubbish armor.
Another thing you could do for me.
Yep, come on. Of my talents,
One of your particular
my talents involve walking on the side of a cliff and seeing a dragon.
Farengar.
No one said like I survived a dragon attack. I just said I'd seen a dragon.
Dragons and
Yeah. You want me to go over here and talk to this fella?
Come to Dragon's...
Yep.
What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so. What? I never even cast a... Ah, I see. Please forgive my earlier rudeness.
Yeah.
So often. Now, what did you say you wanted?
Yep, come on.
Well,
I love the way you effectively said this is a fetch quest.
delve into it. Straight to the...
Where am I going? What am I fetching?
Go to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Okay, goodbye.
No doubt.
Farengar.
This with a ray traced lighting array. Can you imagine? 4K textures. The static mesh improvement. Plus ray tracing. That would be amazing. I have to get one of these 3000 series cards. And I have to hope that someone's made that mod already. So speaking of these 3000 series cards, because they say PCIe 4 on them, people are actually wondering what, what that means. Can they run on PCIe 3? Will there be any performance hits running on PCIe 3? Well, it's one of those yes and no situations. So yes, they will run on PCIe 3. Everything you've seen from those 3000 series cards so far has been done on a PCIe 3 interface. So those improvements over the 20 series RTX cards, it was the same slot. A PCIe 3 slot was used. And that's the improvement there. The PCIe 4 comes in when you start getting that optimized workflow for the texture decompression, where the graphics card gets sent the information instead of it going to RAM through the CPU and then the CPU sending the textures after decompressing to the graphics card. Oh, hello. I wondered what was hitting me. Instead of that, it's actually a case of, and I will climb this. It's actually a case of when you've got a PCIe 4 SSD installed and you've got the card on PCIe 4, you'll be able to have that uncompressed texture data transferred through that pipeline thanks to the additional bandwidth. Until that stuff's implemented though, you will not see that much of an improvement between PCIe 4 and 3 slots. So one of the things I was originally not worried about but cautious about was the fact that this gaming PC is running a 2000 series AMD processor, which obviously means I'm limited to PCIe 3. And I was thinking, oh well, I can change it for the editing system, which is a 3000 and has PCIe 4 slots to get the full benefit, but it turns out everything we've seen so far has been on PCIe 3. The full benefit is PCIe 3, which is incredible, really. So there's no need to like panic and change out all your hardware for it. The most you might have to do is either buy a different power supply or an extra cable for your power supply. So in my case, I'd have to buy an extra cable. Because whilst I do have two 8-pin connectors, they come from a single GPU power slot. Whereas the recommended configuration is to put it into two. So on your power supply, you'll have two GPU, CPU slots. Most power supplies come with a single one. I assume that's probably going to change now, so that it comes with two, but most will come with one cable. Oh, hello. I win. Yoink. Oh. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this 3000 series. It's just a case of how am I going to afford it. £700 isn't a lot, but I mean that's the Founders Edition price. Speaking of which, so one of the other things is water blocks and how water blocks are going to be affected. In the past, Nvidia have used well, it depends really. Sometimes CPUs will go pretty fast. Like at the minute, AMD are sort of running through and updating their CPUs fairly regular. But I've definitely had more CPU generations in this console generation. Can you stand still, mate? Really? There you go. He's dead. Yeah, so we've had like the AMD have sort of in this last console generation have really taken off with their CPUs. I'm fairly sure even the 1000 series Ryzen was during this last console generation. But it all depends on the market at the time, so. And the performance difference between a lot of CPUs will be completely, like, negligible. So there'll be times when they update the CPU, but not a lot changes. Like the beginning of this year, we had the 3000 series. Ryzen processors were out and available, I bought a 2000 series because it's cheaper. The performance is the same for most things like gaming. So I was fine with a 2000 series for this. When it came to the editing PC and upgrading that, I went with 3000 because of the increased core count that came with it. Ugh. Does this man know he's got like an arrow in the face? Sit here. There we go. He had like 3 arrows in the face. Yeah, it's one of those where the changes in CPUs tend not to affect most people. So there's not really much point in upgrading that. Graphics card differences do tend to be a thing. So this jump now is actually quite a big one. Yeah, so I was worried that I'm going to have to like use the other computer for it, but it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Luckily. So I don't have to do that. But yeah, another thing that's happening with it. Oh, we've gone. I don't worry, like, I'm fairly sure that it's the new console generations are all running AMD stuff. Yeah. Hate spiders. Ah, this guy.
You did it. You killed him. Now cut me down before
It
anything else.
really is.
Where you go? Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the mark. It's coming loose. I can feel it. Sorry, but I have a treasure.
Do you? Well, now you're dead. Thank you. The trick with that is never let him get a chance to run away. Collapse, yoink, switch to the sword. How's about you don't? Who's that? You. Stop that. Good God. There we go. We're good. I will win this. I win. Told you I'd win. Okay. Come on. The only time so far, so going back to the GPU stuff, so far we've had a load of numbers that don't really mean anything, like 1x and 2x performance, until they showed us footage. And this, again, is Nvidia showing us the footage, so take it with a pinch of salt, but the performance upgrade in Doom Eternal running at 4K And that was the first time we actually got some numbers. Because up until this point, it's all just been, oh, it'll be twice the performance of this, 3 times the performance of this. That was the first time it said, look, this is a 2080 Ti, a card that you could go out and purchase today. This is the performance it's getting. This is the performance with the same system and the new cards. Which, I mean, they wouldn't have done if it was going to be worse, but it's definitely nice to have some figures. But the thing is, I've missed an entire generation of graphics card. So, for me, I'm actually going to see improvement. Whereas, in the past, you'd come from the last generation of graphics card, and you wouldn't see that much. Like, I tried the 2080 back when I upgraded the rest of the system, and I got 10 FPS, if that. So for £600, 10 FPS was not worth it. Now, if I can get 4K gaming running smoothly at anywhere above 60 FPS, then for me, that is a worthwhile upgrade. Because currently I can do it, but I can't have everything cranked. I can have most things cranked. But to be able to do it and have everything cranked will make every video that we make look a lot better. Which will be nice. But also with those performance upgrades, it's possible that if I did use the streaming system's CPU, I'd actually be able to do all of this on a single system. So I'd be able to be playing the game and streaming from one system, which would therefore reduce my electric costs and reduce the overall costs in general. Because what I'd be able to do is actually sell the old gaming system, as in the one I'm playing on now. I'd be able to sell this system. And it does play at 4K, so it would be suitable for that. But it'd actually bring in some money and save some money as well. The reason I like PC, and I do have like a PS4 and a PS3 downstairs, but the reason I like PC is you get that upgradability. So with this system, to get the greatest performance possible, there we go. To get the greatest performance possible, all I have to do now is change a graphics card. That's it. It is magic. I wish the real world came with a console that I could use. Ow. Yeah. Oh, hello. I just turned around into a skeleton crotch. Boom. Like I say, I don't play it properly. If I played this game properly and didn't cheat in it and mess around with the console commands, then I would not enjoy this game. I know that I wouldn't enjoy this game. It'd be too slow, and building up all the skills, and it'd take a long time. But playing it like this, where you just mess around, use the console. Bear, dragonfly, owl. Owl. Bear, dragonfly, owl. There we go. Yeah, if I was playing it properly, I'd hate this game. Because it really is not my kind of game. At all. But being able to mess around and cheat in it, kind of game. And the fact that it supports mods as well. So you can have it either as stupid as you want or as sort of realistic as you want. And as nice looking. It also helps. I mean, I could probably just run away, but it wants me to kill him anyway. So what we'll do in a minute is we'll do a little bit of messing around. Well, currently, what kind of PC do you have? If you have a PC. I know for a long time I sort of let my PC just sort of sit and just use the console to play games, so I never sort of looked at it as a thing to play games with. Ah, nice. So are you streaming straight from the console then? I may have asked you before, what are you using? You're on PlayStation, aren't you? Or are you on Xbox? Yeah, I thought so. Because I seem to remember showing you the controller that I'm using with the PC, which is my PS4 one. Do you know the specs of the computer? Like, I know stupid things. Don't worry. I was going to say I know stupid things about a computer, so I don't assume that everybody knows, like, what the spec of a computer is and, you know, what CPU they've got, even if they've used the computer for years. Because most people have no reason to. It's not necessary information to keep in your head, especially in times like this. There are a lot more important things than knowing the difference between like an i9 and an i7 processor. Oh, for God's sake, these wolves are really annoying me now. Where'd he go? I can see his tail. Oh, for God's sake. Right, stand still. Let me kill you. Thank you. Exactly. What colour Mario should wear is a very, very important piece of information. You have to know the difference between Mario and Luigi. Crucial. So, I mean, one of the good things, now especially, when you've been streaming, have you been sort of speaking on it and using a camera, or have you just been playing the game? Oh, you could. If you think that Mario is the green one, then, you know, like, the door's there. Oh, we have textures that aren't loaded. There they are. Oh, there you go. Do you use a camera or anything like that? Or is it just voiceover? Okay, camera and obviously audio from that, plus the game. Log into what? The PC or Twitch? And so, J-Man, one of the good things about computers now, and the level we're at with the hardware in them, is that what you can do is Nvidia have GeForce Experience, which comes pre-packaged inside of their graphic display drivers. With that, hey look, those two wolves are still here. With the GeForce Experience stuff, you can actually stream straight from a game effectively. And you can add your microphone to it. If you wanted to add the camera as well, then a simple piece of software like Streamlabs OBS would be completely fine to run in the background. It can capture from the same computer that you're using. So it'll capture a full screen application like a video game, or it can capture a specific window if you have other things open. Plus it'll display like an overlay of your chat and things like that that you can see, and the stream can't, which is obviously very useful if you're using a full screen game. And it would actually even work if you had a second screen, like a cheap, like $50 screen or whatever, just off to the side, and just had your Twitch channel chat open on that. Well, Streamlabs OBS open on that. You'd be able to see it all. But the entry into it now is actually quite cheap because of things like that. A nice SP. At least you're in though. Ah, is that the current PC? Yeah, it isn't fun when it starts affecting the gameplay. But the thing is, you actually have a capture card, which is good. So if you were to buy not like an expensive new PC, but if you were to buy a new PC to use to play games on, your old PC would actually be able to be set up in the same way I've got these systems. So I've got the game system plugged into a capture card that's plugged into the streaming system. You'd be able to do the exact same thing of have your old system for the streaming and use the new one for the gameplay. You could play the gameplay uninterrupted, completely smooth. All of your chat, your camera, and all of the uploading stuff would be handled by the other system, leaving your gaming system to just concentrate on games, which is why I do the two system setup. And yeah, probably SP. I recorded 2 videos on Saturday, and I edited one of them and then got caught up talking to people on Sunday. So I've still got one video, but it's only an hour. You know, it's fine. It's only an hour long. And like I say, J-Man, you're already on the Discord, so like, you know, we're all happy to chip in and like keep an eye out for the cheapest deals and stuff. Because the thing is, especially as nowadays, if you're playing at 1080, then near enough every graphics card will be able to do it. You don't need a massively expensive system to play games at high quality and to sort of stream at the same time.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Like I've said before, this graphics card in this computer that I'm playing the game on now, people say that it can't game at 4K and you can't play smoothly at 4K. What you're seeing right now, I know the stream is at 1080, but what you're seeing is a 4K video game being played on a GTX 1080. So at this point, 2-generation old graphics card. And it's playing at 60 FPS, which is the upper limit for all Bethesda games. They've sort of hard-coded it in. If you go above 60, it ruins the entire game. But we're reaching that with modifications. Everything's set to Ultra at 4K. So, anyone who says it can't do it is lying. But remember that 4K is actually exactly it's twice the size of 1080 in both directions, so it's 4 times the size. But the point is, if it can handle 4K, it can handle 1080 with ease. Irileth isn't really moving, so.
I'll see you at the watchtower as soon as the rest of them are aboard.
So the fact is, you can actually buy a 2-generation old graphics card now, or a system with a 2-generation old graphics card in, and be completely fine
I'll see you at the watchtower as soon as the rest of them
to play games at 1080 and ultra settings, which obviously 2 generations old means that the price is a lot lower than it would have been, which helps. I would if it'd load. My Discord's been having a... Oh, did your computer come with the keyboard as well? That actually looks like a brand new keyboard. Oh, okay. But is it the first time you've plugged that keyboard in? Ah, okay. Yeah, so basically all you have to do is sort of look up the name of the keyboard and just find the bit in the FAQ that in the manual that tells you how to configure the LEDs. With these keyboards that I've got, all I have to do is hold the function button and press like one of the associated buttons. So in my case it's like F12 and what else is there? There are some others that I don't remember, which is really not useful. Oh yeah, so pause and scroll lock on the streaming system one. But yeah, just search for the keyboard make and model, and then find the manual. It just means that that one's got more modes. Here they come. So my keyboard can only do static LEDs in one of 3 colours, or it can cycle through them. So all of that's controlled by the keyboard itself. There's no software that can control it. But yours actually looks posher, so you might have software. Come on, Irileth. Waiting. Hooray! God, you took your time, didn't you?
signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but We've got to figure out what happened. And if that
Come on.
dragon is skulking around
Let's crack on.
spread out, look for survivors. We need to know what we can do.
I'm just going to climb straight to the top of the tower, I think. Yeah, no problem, SP. But yeah, Jay, like I say, you can get 2-generation old hardware now and you can be playing the newest games completely fine. I mean, if you were going to buy a new computer, obviously I'd say get one with newer hardware. It's going to last longer. But if you wanted to save money, then 2-generation old is completely fine. These aren't going to help me. Grab me one of them. Hello. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There he is. I love God mode in this. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Come back. Ah, God. I should probably have used those archery books. You know, just upped his skill to the full. Oh. Well, it's good if you like archery. You'll love Skyrim. Yeah, Oh, hello. I love just going really slow, taking my time and just sort of finding a nice little spot to sit in with the sniper rifles. Create my own little sniper's nest. Nice and patient. Thought that was it then. Where is this damn thing? Ah, there he is. Just gonna keep on loading. See, I'm all too happy to just stay out of the action. Like I always say to you, SP, there's a reason that the camera faces this way and not that way. Oh, my stomach. There we go. Look at everyone running over. Okay. Magic. Shouts. Quip. Yeah, it's dead.
I'm proud to be your battle brother, Dragonborn. Whiterun doesn't need I can't believe it.
Oh, here we go. He's going to start talking. Yes, I am Dragonborn. What I love is some of them have this, like, Nordic twang to their accents, but some of them just speak, like, generic English accent. I love the way they're all talking to me from behind a hedge. Just, we'll talk to him, but we'll be behind here. You won't see us.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons. There weren't any dragons then, idiot.
Okay, I'm bored of talking to those guys now. Nice. Enjoy your food. Enjoy your new computer. That's a point. If you're playing GTA tonight, are you playing GTA on your new computer? Is that what you're going to be doing? But yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Ah. But yeah, so like... Ah, no, SP. Take the hard drive from your current computer. Take that out, put it inside of your new computer. There should be space somewhere in there. And then all you want to do is just tell Steam where to look for the games. Or like copy and paste the games from that onto your new one. Oh, don't worry, YouTube exists. YouTube exists, it'll show you everything you need to know. But it'll save you having to install everything, plus you'd have... Exactly, but you can put your old hard drive in there, which will give you more storage space, and copy your games over to your new faster one. See? Big brain moment. And don't worry, J-Man. Like, there's no entry into it. Like, you know.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more.
I think when streaming a PC is a luxury.
Dragonborn. What do you know about the Dragonborn?
Alright, I'll see you in a bit, SP.
So it's true.
But AJ, like, there's no entry into it. Like, a console can stream.
Masters of the way of the voice. They live in seclusion.
Yes, yes.
Of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a theme.
And like I say, we'll take
If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the
be
Grey
like a basic
summoning you to High Rock.
computer that will get you streaming. Like, computer games won't cost that much. Especially if you're fine with, like, second-hand hardware. Or second-hand hardware that you then can upgrade down the line.
Capable as he may be,
You know.
I don't see any signs
You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl,
Oh, mum.
I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl.
Hooray, we've got Lydia.
From my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify
Thank you.
the guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn.
No nonsense.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf.
You. Okay, 5,000 gold.
Your visit to Dragonsreach to the founding of the First Empire.
I know, you just sit there like... Anytime you want to skip the dialogue, that'd be fine. Okay, I think it's player.add item. Oh, I spelt player wrong, that'll be why. Okay, 10. Okay, perfect. There we go.
I'm
We got some gold.
It's just that the Jarl is
The best thing about that
very busy.
is you can do that on the base game.
Splendid.
So one of the reasons I love PC games over console games
Wonderful.
is the fact that when you have a console, like this kind of console, it allows you to do anything that the developers can do. So in Source games, things like Half-Life, Portal, Team Fortress, Left 4 Dead, anything like that, you can set it so that you can see like the nav mesh, which all of the AI use to navigate the world. You can edit the navigation mesh, any of that stuff. It's great.
And of course, now, what would you like to purchase? Very well.
Now just bear in mind how many times we have to press X
Very well.
just to get round
Very well.
to purchasing all of these things. Every time he speaks, I'm pressing X to skip the dialogue.
Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Yeah, I'd like an alchemy lab, not a kid's room. Nope, that's it. Goodbye.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl.
Follow me.
The way.
Come on, lads. But yeah, there's some things in PC games that you don't get in like PlayStation and Xbox games that are really nice to have. And access to the dev console is definitely one of them. That's a very good point, Jay. I like what it says requires key, but I could have done the same trick I did with that chest. Okay, Lydia. Time for us to part ways. You'll head back home. Do you consider this home? The way that you're just walking into the house makes me think that you live here now. Are you going to sit down on that chair? Yeah, yeah. Who are you? Oh my god, it's Kevin Van Nord.
Let's not waste any time.
I'd forgotten about that, and I forgot that he spawned in this house, which is a little bit creepy. Okay. So I want to store all of these books, don't I? This could take a while. You can get everything out of a chest with a single button. The problem is it's the same button you use to store things in the chest. I know he did look a bit dark, didn't he? Thing is, he was just stood in the shade. That's it. So this game does have a few issues like that. So shadows do tend to make things completely pitch black at times when you're in interiors. So cave systems and any building. Outside, the shadows look amazing. Inside, they're too dark. We're at the T's. 3. Okay. End table. Oh, we'll have that. End table. Oh, potion of minor healing. Maybe we should go and give that to that fella who was in the cave. He might appreciate it. We'll keep that stuff. We'll get rid of them. Don't need the key to get in here. We may have a little bit of gold. I wish I had that much money. Okay. Come on, Kevin. Onwards.
Look, you've already been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and
Why? Why has the game made him into a black man?
after what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get
His character model is Like,
This is not over. You there.
oh, for God's sake, what? What do you want?
Pay good money for information.
Yeah, who are you looking for so I can tell you I don't know where they are?
Welcome here. So we will be in Rorikstead. If
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
have news of our quarry. If you locate her, find us in
Yeah,
Rorikstead.
Kevin's that kind of white. Like, pure white. Is that going to push him? Oh, just open through him. Sure.
We've stopped. What is it? Lead on then.
So if anyone's watching and they don't know who Kevin Van Nord is, then go watch any of the Skyrim mod shows with Cam and Seb. Any of them. I believe on GameSpot it was called Top Skyrim Mods of the Week. But yeah, go watch that. And you'll soon find out who Kevin Van Nord is. But I'm actually going to send him home because I have something else I want to do first. So where is he?
We've stopped.
Sorry, Kevin, off you go.
Heading home if you need me.
Right, now's where I need my phone to pull up a list of console commands. Get rid of that. Got so many notifications. And I just closed the tab. Brilliant. Skyrim console commands. It'll figure out what I meant. I pressed the wrong letter out 4 times. Yeah, okay. I don't need all of these things. Just like, let me do a thing. Okay. What I need is actor values. There we go. I believe. Okay, maybe not actor values. Maybe actor values is the wrong one. Characters then. It's got to be characters. No, it's actor values again. For God's sake. Characters. Go. There we go. Okay, so this is the point where we actually end up crashing the game. Okay, so TAI and TCAI will toggle the AI processing and the combat AI processing. There we go. TCL is the Skyrim version of no clip. But here we go. So you'll notice that the giants aren't moving, the woolly mammoth isn't moving. Walrus? So what we're going to do is we're going to actually create an epic battle here. So just here, we're going to have player place at me. What do we want? Should we go for the classic Stormcloak versus Imperial? We're in the H's. For context. There's a fair few things. Okay. Imperials. And Stormcloak Soldier. There we go. (00046) EFD 250. I assume that's 250. Judging by the way each one of them has multiple heads. I'd hope so. And just here. I don't want them too far away. I want them to be close enough so that they'll see each other. Where are they? There they are. Change that to 1, 2, 3, 1, FC, 5B, 250 of them. Jesus, don't tell me 250 of them have spawned in one place. Oh, I think I remember the issue here. I think my issue is that I need to be on the floor when I do it, and then they spawn properly. So let me toggle collision. Oh, yeah. Toggling collision may have done a thing. Okay, let's just start this. TAI, TCAI. I forgot that collision actually applies it for everyone, not just me. Oh, I think I may have crashed the game. Already? Come on. Okay. No toggle collision. No toggle collision. And... yeah. It's okay. It's fine. Fine, don't worry. Stop panicking. Stop panicking. I can see you panicking. What I am going to do, though, is I'm just going to wait for this to restart. Okay, we'll build up. And, actually, while I'm in this screen, I'm going to reduce the settings. So I'm actually going to run it at 1080. Which should give us a little bit more overhead. See, I'm smart. God, I am not used to seeing this in 1080. Okay, where's my phone? Oh, I've just realised. There we go. Oh, wow. Oh, right. I was going to say that looks awful, but that's because I'm looking up at the screen and the viewing angle is not very good. I've just noticed on the stream it actually looks normal. That's fine. Oh, right. Toggle God mode. God mode on. There we go. We'll just run past them. You. Go home. You don't want to be a part of this. Okay, let's try that again. And like I say, we'll build up to 250. We'll come over here. Oh, look. Dead. Who knew? Ah, yeah, this looks like a good area. Okay. Get rid of combat AI. Get rid of AI. Now we have to spawn in those things again. Imperial Soldier. 1, 2, 3, 1, FC, 5B. 100. Place. There we go. That's more like it. Those two are ascending to heaven, I guess. Oh well. That feels like their problem, not mine. Oh, there's one that's off. One of them has taken off. Oh well. He can float into the distance. Here, we need some storm cloaks. Actually, no, we'll spawn something else. Spawn something that they'll definitely attack. No, we'll stick with storm cloaks, actually, sod it. No, better idea. 2D, 1 BC. Oh. 2D. 1DE. Ah, right, okay. There we go. Can I get out of this, like, hole, please? Look at the stone, just like, what? I'm stuck in between all this guy. Ah, sod it. Right. TAI, TCAI, go. Begin. Oh, there they all go. Oh, I've fallen off. Okay, it doesn't seem to be going very well. They should have been random soldiers. They're all archers. These guys are not really moving much. Okay, let's bring in something else. See, the thing is, the more they patch this game, the less predictable the behavior becomes. Like, look, this never used to happen, this floating away thing. Anytime you guys want to move enough for me to get out of this corner... like, I am properly stuck right now. Doing TCL will stop everything from moving. This is weird. I don't get why nothing else is working. It's very bizarre. It used to work a lot better. Now it just doesn't work. Now there's just people floating away. There's a skeleton just randomly stood out in the middle of nowhere. I don't get it. What I've done now is I've littered the landscape and the sky. Oh, he's still shooting. I've littered the landscape and the sky with AI. Okay, the collision thing really has gone too far. If I run over here... Oh! It fell to the earth. And died. Does that mean if I run round in a big circle? And just sort of run underneath all of these? Oh, you guys are moving. That's good. They've started picking fights with giants and everything. I don't get why they're all just starting to float away. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, look at this. Look what we've got happening over here. Oh, we've got some Stormcloaks actually joining in the fight. There's a man running away in the sky. Oh, wow. That was a good kill. There's this fella. There's a skeleton above him. This man's getting attacked by a wolf. Because, of course he is. Bunny rabbit, I don't understand. So we've taken this game. And we've ruined it. It's what we've done. There's a random Stormcloak up there. It's just bizarre. Oh look, here's some. Found some more characters. You're right, SP. I may have ruined Skyrim. The console commands... The toggle collision doesn't work how it used to work. It used to work very well. It now doesn't work very well. It now makes weird things happen. So... There's things like... I'm sure I just saw a skeleton running down here. Oh yeah, I did see a skeleton running down here. So a lot of the characters I just spawned, instead of fighting each other, just set off floating away. Like this guy. This guy shouldn't be here. It doesn't make sense why he is here. Let's see if any of the others spawn when I come back over here. Hey, it looks like a couple of the skeletons made it this far, though. Oh, hello. So when you enable toggle collision, it seems that everything forgets what gravity is. Also, I've dropped the resolution down to 1080. Because we've already crashed once. Okay, there's some Stormcloaks. He's just looking at some more Stormcloaks. I don't know how they died. But look. All of them just floating away to Sovngar. I don't get it. There's no reason for him to be doing that. Look, he's off and all. There's another one going. They really weren't, J-Man. I'll take some lavender to calm down. But look, they just... doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. And like, some ascend faster than others. But this guy, we just walked past him, he was on the floor. I don't even think Stephen King would think of this. Oh, look, there you go. Now the animals have started floating. I don't get it. I'm so upset that I don't understand what's going on. It's the fact that when you look up now... Oh look, there's a skeleton being chased by some wolves. And it looked like he was chasing something. Oh, they're going to try and attack me, aren't they? There's a guard in the middle of the thing. Where's your mate? These characters should not be this far out. You know the ones that we spawned? There is no reason that this guy should be over here. This doesn't make sense. Oh, Jesus. There's another animal floating. There was another animal floating. I think it's fine. Oh no, no, it's definitely not fine. It died. Shame. So we're now at the point where I walk up to something and it starts floating. Look, there are people over here. Oh, for God's sake, what? What do you want? Where's your friend? You always hunt in packs. No? Okay. I'm kind of tempted to just keep on spawning things and just see how twisted and broken we can make it. Who are you? Oh, you're attacking me. Why are you attacking me? Oh, you're a bandit. Could you stay still? I just need to get your code. Thank you. Player, place at me. 1, 2, 3, 54, 3, C, 5, 100. Ugh. Oh, that's rude. Rude. Okay. Help. Bandit. Go with the first bandit we see. There's quite a few NPC bandits. Okay, here we go. Bandit, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 9, A, 549, 100, enter. Boom.
Now, ain't this a surprise?
Okay, if we could all just like make a space, coming through. Are all of them actually on the ground and gonna work properly? Oh, no, no, spoke too soon. They're all floating. Oh well. Go, Stormcloaks, go! Oh, they've all started floating. Goodbye, Stormcloaks. Where did you guys come from? So we seem to have a battle going on. The problem is most of the troops have floated away. Oh, jeez. Oh. Someone had a good shot. It's Harold at the Battle of Hastings. Was it Harold who got the arrow in the eye? 1066, Battle of Hastings. Oh, what? But there was no skeleton there. And now they keep on spawning dead. What in the world is... What the hell is going on here? I can see 4 individual skulls so far. 5. Have we finished spawning in skeletons? What the hell? There's a man floating over there. There's a man floating. We have issues. Ignore this man. Oh, that's a giant floating away. And that's an arrow stuck in the air. But this is a woolly mammoth halfway up a tree. Is it halfway up a tree or is it standing on the other tree? Oh, it's not even a arrow, it's an axe that's floating away. And yes, definitely. There's a woolly mammoth halfway up a bloody tree. Something else is set off floating over there. That giant's just sort of looking at me. What's this that's floating away? Oh, this game is so incredibly broken just from that one console command. What? Oh, you're a shield. Oh, okay. So what I want is my bow. Try and hit this giant and see if hitting it. Oh, I hit him. It would seem that hitting him does not make him fall. What about hitting the mammoth? No. Okay. And this guy just don't care. He genuinely just does not care. Oh yeah, it takes arrows until you get to... Oh, there we go. This man does not care. I'm gonna leave him. Oh god, that giant is so high now. There are people just floating everywhere. I have no words for what is happening right now. What are you doing? What are you even shooting at? He's aiming at something over there. Let's see if this works. No, see? It's not coming up with toggle collision now. It's as if that command has stopped being relevant. That battle stopped. The battle's begun. Collision has stopped being a relevant command. TCL. Nothing. TGM still works. AI and collision and combat AI still work. Collision does not work. There's an elk floating off. Let's go see how broken the rest of the game is then. Let's go up to the Greybeard, see what happens there. Oh. Oh. They did. Take all that. Oh. Just saw that elk coming down. I need to start doing stuff like this offline so that I can actually highlight it. Just, we'll play a game called How Broken Can I Make Skyrim? Where am I going here? I'm going up there. See, I'd love to take collision off and just walk directly to it, which is what I normally do. But I can't because collision doesn't work. And so I'm stuck. I'm stuck with things floating away. What? What? What do you want? No, just stop. Please, wolf. I'm not in the mood for that wolf's crap now. I'm not seeing anything floating yet, which is nice. Oh, I say that and turn around and see the club from a giant floating away. Okay, if we don't turn around, I don't see anything floating yet. Yeah. Well, I'm going to have the rest of the Fus Rodar one in a second, so that'll blow them away at least. I'm so glad I've not got exploding chickens on. Because that would just be a whole other level of madness. Curry. I win. But again, nothing is floating. Nothing above us. We're okay. It would seem. Where does this path go? It goes uphill, so like that's the way we're meant to be going. Oh, hello. You may regret doing that. Thank you. Oh, who's shooting at me? Ah, there. Hello. Wow. He is a bit brutal. And that's a cave. Ah, okay. Where is that? Hrothgar. There's Northbound Watch. South Skybound Watch. Is that what it said it was going to? White River Watch. Where's that? Oh, that is just that. Okay. Well, then, no. I mean, I could do this the Skyrim way, I guess. Which is just tapping jump while slowly moving back and forth in each direction. Oh. Shame. It's actually a trick that works in a lot of video games. People just think it's Bethesda games that the jumping up hills works. There's actually quite a few. So I was playing... What was it? Far Cry 5 I was playing. Or was it Far Cry 5 New Dawn? I think it was actually, but same difference. And by jumping, I actually escaped the map, which was really nice. There's not much out there, but the map does go on for a heck of a long time. So there's a lot of detail above those hills to the south. I did take some screenshots and stuff, but I don't know where they've gone, which is a shame. So at some point I'll have to go back up there and film it properly. See, paths in this are never that well defined. I'm thinking I might actually start streaming something, and it's going to be Unity. But I'm thinking if we all work together, we might actually be able to create a video game. Currently, I can make fairly large, relatively nice game worlds. So a walking simulator, easy. I want to add some form of objective to it. A nice, don't worry J-Man, I'll add that to the list, because I think that's actually going to be quite a fun one to film. So October's when all the custom videos for YouTube actually start going up. So it'll be in with that lot. Oh great, this takes us back down. How high are we? Feel like it wasn't through any form of modification that I made it up there. It was just through exploiting the engine itself. And nice. Have you ever put your characters into the Unity engine? Because I'm not a game designer. I can tell you how a game engine will render something. I can tell you how a game engine will behave with a certain input. So I know that the engine that Far Cry is built on, which originally was the Cry engine, but now it's like a different branch. I can tell you that if you jump up walls in that, it acts the same as a Bethesda engine will. Which is, you'll be able to scale it so long as you hit a corner first, so that you can't go any further in that direction. It treats you as if you're on flat ground, allowing you to jump. I can tell you how the Rage engine will behave in different scenarios, but I cannot tell you how to make a game. Which is why I think it'd be quite fun to do. Ah, fair enough. Oh, look. Hello. Oh, he's quite strong, isn't he? Really? Come on. What about character texture mapping? Have you done that? There we go. I win. How do I get up here? Ah, okay. It's okay. Oh, nice. That's really cool. I like that. So what was the last thing you animated?
On your way up to 7,000 steps again?
I dabble, but I don't dive. I like that. You could at least finish off that bloody wolf before you come after me, bear. Hey, bear. Hey, bear. I think I'm getting attacked by the wolf as well. Behave. Oh, see, they can be friends in death. Oh, nice. You see, things like that. Like you say you dabble but you don't dive, but things like that are actually building up to being able to dive. Because if you don't do those things, you sort of lack a few skills. But by doing them, you're ending up building your own skill set. to the point where you can then confidently dive in and know you've got the skills behind you to do it. That's really cool. Like, wait, everyone's got a name on this path. Even if the names don't make sense. So it looks like someone just headbutted a keyboard. I was like, yeah, that'll do. That's their name. But yes, I can create a nice game world. I can get like paths put in and sort of model a couple of locations in there, but nothing like this extensive even. I'm just ignoring that wolf. So I was thinking it would be quite cool to possibly like have a game that where my skills lack in sort of knowing the code and being able to put things in through code. This guy's still chasing us. No, okay. Yeah, where I can't really put things in through code and I don't really know how to code. The community at large sort of does. So I think it'd be really cool to just sort of have a community project that we all work on. And then, you know, if we actually got it finished, then possibly put it on something like Steam. Because that could be one of the funding goals on Streamlabs. We could actually have a donate goal to get enough money to put it on Steam. And then any money we make can go back into, you know, all the equipment and the BeerByte stuff. Because one of the goals is to have like a server that we can have multiple games on so we can all play games at the same time. So like Minecraft would be the start out server, but then we'd expand that and get our own actual server would be the goal. So we could have like a Counter-Strike server and a Minecraft server and all those running in parallel, which would be really cool. But it's one of those where it's something that the community could do as a whole, and then we can use that as sort of a way to get funding for anything else that we do, which would be really cool. And it's also one of those things I've not really heard of being done either. I've not really heard of any large community scale video game projects. Like, I know they exist, but I've not heard of anything being done in this sort of way. And like, Unity is a nice engine to start with, because you can release games on it for free, up to like 10,000 a year.
So, a Dragonborn appeared. We will show us Dragonborn.
Yeah. Is that what you wanted? Okay. You want to be spoken to again?
I am Master An. Now, tell me, Dragonborn. We are.
Come on.
We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift.
Exactly. Like, I think most people on here sort of all like games to start with, so it's a really good place to do that thing. And I've always wanted to make games, so that's why I've learned how to model worlds and do that sort of thing. But I think it would just be nice to have, now that we've got the affiliate status as well, we don't have to worry about like any of that stuff. So it'd be really nice to get everyone involved in seeing what goes into making a game even. I wish this guy would hurry up and speak. What I'm thinking is, if I can get it to the point where I've got like a basic game world, and I maybe add in a couple of paths around it, then, you know. Come on. Oh yeah, it's the thing is, for the last few months I've been highlighting the streams, so I've been going through 3 hours worth of footage, and the total edit would take around 6 hours per stream. So you're looking at pretty much a full day's work on each stream. So you only get 1 day of weekend, which is usually taken up with everything else. Okay, what am I doing here? Look, buddy, just... I've learnt the word that you put on the wall. Like, come on. But yeah, so it was just basically a case of time. Oh, what are you doing? What? Learn the power, word of power from him. I would do, but you're not giving me... Oi, lad. Give me bloody... Can I have a soul? This guy's really annoying me. Right. How do I add dragon souls? I don't want the dragons. Yep, thought so. Right. Oh, finally! That's also another project. So one of the other projects is going to be a musical project. I'm going to create a full album in about a week, is my time limit. If anyone would like to give me a target, that'd be great. Hurry up. Next. Come on. Can we do this a little bit faster? Because like I have all the software and I've always messed around with audio anyway. Sort of audio and graphics are my two things that I enjoy editing. Video's always been sort of secondary to what I enjoy to edit. Just because the time taken to edit a video is like 4 times the time taken to edit an image or some audio. And I like results. If I'm honest. I get impatient. Come on. Come on. Do I have to go back in and find him again? Come on. Are you going out? Yep, good. Come on. This section is so slow. Yeah, I just think a game would be like a really good way to like diversify what's on the channel as well, as opposed to it just being games, like just gameplay and the occasional build. I think it would sort of bring the build and the gameplay together, which would be really nice. Come on, I'm literally stood on it. Thank you. There's also on the YouTube channel now, I actually have the next 3 months worth of content blocked in. So the plan is that that'll have more than just gaming. And the highlights on there will be things that haven't been on the channel already. Which will be cool. Exactly.
Stand next to me. Master Bori will
I'm standing next to you, mate. Who are you? Okay.
whirlwind sprint to pass through before it.
Okay. Open the gates. Straight into his face.
Your quick mastery of a new thum is
Thank you. What's next? Come on.
remain true to the way of the voice.
Okay, that'll do. Started the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Okay. What's weird about this area right now? So this is where I'm going back to saying I understand like game engines. So whilst this seems like an enclosed area with no paths apart from to go back through, go through that load screen, cut through, go through that load screen, the rest of the world has actually been loaded. It hasn't just loaded a small section at the top, it's loaded all of the exterior locations. And by extension, places like Windhelm and places like that, and Riften. So if I was to jump down, oh my god, hold your stomach. I should, hopefully, if I'm remembering correctly, be in a loaded world. If I'm remembering incorrectly, then we're screwed because no clip doesn't work. Save as a new save. But I believe I'm correct. Yeah, the fact that the water's been loaded in down there would have no reason to be loaded. You'd streamline it and not load that in if you weren't loading the rest of the world. I bet the objective is speak to one of the greybeards, isn't it? Which is why it's telling me to go inside. Okay, we're doing good. We're down. The world's looking fairly loaded to me as well, so that's good. There was a worrying moment then. Oh, hello. We're good. There are entities that have loaded. There was a couple of mud crabs then. So imagine if I go inside of a building, come back out of it, it'll update the map marker. Oh, that's nice. Very nice. But yeah, so I'm going to get the basic thing done. And then I'm going to ask for the community to like pitch in and improve. Because, you know, we still have to earn enough money before we can put it on Steam. Because I don't have that kind of money. Like, it's only 90 quid or something, $90. But I don't have that kind of spare money. Like, I wouldn't even know about DRM. Oh, you, go away. Don't care. Yeah, I don't even know about, like, DRM. I wouldn't know how to add DRM to it. If I go back outside, is it going to have updated the map marker? What are you doing outside, Lydia? Go for it. These two look a bit confused.
Your lies fall on deaf.
feel like this is necessary for these guys. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm definitely lying. What are you doing? Oh, she's doing the floating away thing. Okay, bye-bye. Are you doing the floating away thing as well? You mean like in general, for paying bills and things, or do you mean... Or is it more a question of how funds work through these platforms? Because with bits and subscriptions, they both go through Twitch. And it's like a 50-50 cut. Like, I'm not saying anything that isn't available for people to see anyway. Like, all of this information is available on Twitch's FAQs and the affiliate FAQs on their own website, so... It's not like it's anything people can't access freely. But yeah, so... With Twitch, the funds go through Twitch. 50-50 split of subscription and bits. 1 bit equals about 1 cent. And at affiliate level, affiliates will pay the sort of payout charge. You know, like the transfer charge and stuff like that. Whereas partners, Twitch will pay that. Which is completely fair. With Streamlabs, Streamlabs has its own donate button, which will take you to a Streamlabs donate page. That money, I believe, is transferred directly to the streamer. So, when you sign up, you can put your PayPal information in, and I believe they just transfer it, so you're paying 20% plus, I think, about 20 cents is PayPal's standard fee for transfers. And yeah, I think that's pretty much what you pay with Streamlabs. Because what Streamlabs have is a service which offers you more features for a paid tier. So it's like $8 a month. And you get access to more applications that you can run through the stream. Some more overlays, stuff like that. Just extra stuff. So I don't think they take anything from donations. They might do, I might be wrong, but I don't think that they do. Oh wow, there's still a battle going on down here. Still actually quite a big battle going on. There are 4 woolly mammoths and a fair few... Oh, no, don't change your target to me. God. No wonder those guys are getting murdered by woolly mammoths. There's a surprise, I found a bee inside of a beehive. Anyway, we're on our way over here. Yeah, so they're like the 2 ways of sort of supporting streamers on Twitch. Most streamers will be using Streamlabs, which gives you that direct link to a donate button. But as I say, Twitch has its own 2 systems where subscriptions are sort of a more regular income for someone, since they're paid monthly. The money that's been put in, just in case your question wasn't related to those 2, and was more me personally, the money that's been put into these systems and getting everything set up has been directly from my savings. So I work at ice rinks, during the winter seasons over the Christmas period. This year probably won't be, so I'm completely skint at this point, which is fun. But normally I'd be working at an ice rink from next month until January. And so I tend to earn just enough to get me through the entire year of bills up until the ice rink again. No extra money, but like that's completely fine. I'm fine with just paying bills. As you can tell in the way I'm running a GTX 1080. But yeah, so upgrading both of the computers and the entire stream setup itself was all my money. From the yearly savings. I sold a couple of old servers that I had, that I used to use for editing. I sold them so that I could sort of offset the cost of updating the streaming system. Looks can be deceiving. But thanks, dude. That's the thing, like, I knew that to do this properly, and because obviously I don't tend to have a job in the off season between rinks, sort of to do this properly to the point where I could actually start exploring it as a thing to do proper, like full time, would involve some form of investment. And so I applied my usual logic, which I apply with any purchase. There has to be 3 distinct reasons for a high ticket purchase. If you can't think of 3 separate use cases for it, you don't buy it. And it has to be that simple. So for the CPU, for the motherboard, that was obviously necessary because of a change of CPU. So CPU and motherboard are bundled together as what 3 uses do I have for it. So I was using an old HP server. Wasn't very efficient. The cores on it were clocked pretty damn low. And so it took forever exporting things. It wasn't very fast at editing video. It'd stutter when I'm trying to play back and stuff. So 3 reasons for upgrading the CPU in that system. Number 1, I can stream with it. Number 2, it's more energy efficient than the ones I was currently using, which means saving on electric. It also means that I can export video a lot quicker, which is useful. At the time, I still had about 12 videos to export and edit. I was also transcoding to a constant frame rate every time, which is CPU intensive. So that was another reason. So you can see I actually had some reasons to upgrade it. And once I was sure I wasn't making up any of those reasons just so that I could, like, get a new CPU, then that is when I bought it. Because there's always that thing of trying to cheat your own system. And just be like, no, I can totally justify this. You know, when it's self-imposed. It's like trying to force yourself to work on something you don't really want to do. When it's self-imposed, it's really easy to make excuses and not do it. Yeah. Like I say, I came up with the three different use rule as a way to sort of tell my own head, like, no, you can't justify it. So with this, with the streaming system, I also use it for editing. And it took me about 5 days to edit all of the videos on a new system. Compared to, it was taking 12 hours to transcode one video file on the server. It took 3 hours on the new system. That means in the time it takes to do one single transcode on the server, I could do 4 transcodes. Which is a massive, massive time saving, if nothing else. Saving sort of 9 hours. Oh, been that way. But yeah, saving 9 hours is massive. Okay, I can't figure out where to go, so I'm just going down. Hello, Skelly Bob. Oh. Oh. Hey, you hit me. You dodged me. You're a tricky little bugger. Now you're dead. Again. But yeah, I sort of have to be careful with my money at this point, because back when I upgraded the systems was sort of January and June-ish. So in January, obviously, there was still no real lockdowns or anything like that. Like, I knew of the situation. I'd been following it all the time. I was working at the rink last year. But there wasn't a lockdown or anything like that in place. So at that point, the rink is still on next year. You can carry on living as if you have a job the next year. Time goes on. Lockdown comes in place. And the rink starts to be questioned. And so you have to slow down your purchases. And yeah. So then we're at this point now where, yes, I invested quite a bit of money in sorting out the two systems to be at a point that I could use them for productivity. But if I can make a little bit of that money back through the upgrades, then it is definitely worthwhile. Because I have a feeling that the rink isn't going to be open this year, which is a massive, like, kick in the nuts. It's also something that I actually look forward to. I've always been obsessed with ice hockey and being on the ice. So having the opportunity to effectively control and manage the temperature of the ice and all that stuff, and be behind the workings of it, and also be one of the supervisors at the rink, was just a massive, like, boost. Oh, yeah. I remember this. We'll let them all come back down. Ugh. Oh, for fuck's sake. I keep missing the bloody thing. Oh, for fuck's sake, I bloody went through it that time. This is just unfair now. There we go. Jeez, that was difficult. Couldn't have been. Oh yeah, these are those things that sort of start fires when you walk on them. Ugh. You. Die. Die. Fucking jump at me. What are you? No. Away. Yeah. That's right. Right, there's no more, is there? Okay, we're good. Jeez. I'm amazed we got it on the third time. Look at that shadow. Oh, damn. That's a nice shadow. I say some weird things when streaming. Read mysterious note. We'll take the note. Okay. There's always an easy way out of these places. Ooh, money. How deep into hell am I going for taking all of that money? Why, thank you, sir. Oh, there we go. This is one of the things when you're doing it, when you're sort of managing all of the stream on your own. You know, you've got like 2 systems going. You've got to sort of keep an eye on... Well, I've got 2 screens set up as well. So I'm keeping an eye on 2 different screens. Whilst trying to keep on playing the game. It's a challenge. At times. Oh, we're here. Okay. That means that this way is the correct way. This is the first room. There's the exit. There we go. And we're out. Is there anything interesting in this chest? Sure. We'll just take all of it. That's a nice place to come out to, isn't it? Right, where are we going? This is why I've got all the map markers active as well. So I can find where we're going. Which is down here. Oh, there are enemies nearby. Are there? Really? Sure. Oh. So there are. Turns out. I can hear combat music, but I'm very not in combat. Hello. Are you? What's he attacking me for? Oh, whatever. We're going to do what I usually do when I've got problems like that. And I'm just going to go in the pub. Oh, for God's sake, she wants to kill me as well. Oh, yeah. This is just silly. Now what? I've not got my weapon out. Would you like to try and arrest me so I can pay you off? Don't worry. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. Just the entire village is attacking me and I don't know why. Yeah, there you go. Have all of it. And tell these people how nice I am. Why are they all attacking me? I don't understand. I don't get it. I just need to run away. Because I don't want to kill anyone in this village. These guys are all quite useful. I know. Oh, look at the reflection as well. That's nice. We're just going to keep on running. Yeah, that's right. You guys stay over that side of the river. I need a guard to try and arrest me so that I can pay him off. There they go. There's one of them. There's the other two. If I can double back around, coming from the other side of the village, hopefully, the guards will just try and arrest me. Right, straight up to a guard. You two. You're a guard. Hello. Nope. Okay. Seems they are completely fine with me. What? Why? Why are you attacking me? No, just... stop it. No. I don't understand why they're attacking me. Attacking me. Why? Why are they attacking? I've not done anything to him yet. Literally done nothing to them. And they're just attacking me for it. Move. Jeez, he's still chasing me. If he chases me to here, then he's going to get killed. I was really hoping he wouldn't. Oh, it turns out he wasn't mission critical. Or at least I hope he wasn't. Right, we're just going to murder everyone, I've decided. They've annoyed me now. They attacked me for no reason. All I did was walk into the village to try and talk to someone. What? Come on, that was beheaded right there. Do my worst, eh? You've just watched your friend die. Do you really want to join him? Clearly you do. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Come on. These people. If they'd just been nice and not tried to kill me. Like I say, all I did was walk into the town to talk to that Daphne person. God, I totally hit him with that. Come on. So one of the other things in this game is there is like a stamina bar, a magic bar, a shout bar, and a health bar for you to manage. Which is why I use God mode. So I don't have to deal with any of those. If I can just talk to her before she realises that I'm me. You, there.
I'm the innkeeper.
Sure.
Thing. It's yours for a day. Oh, you wanted the attic room. The thing is, we don't actually have an attic room. But I think I know what you mean. Go ahead and make yourself...
Oh, okay. I'm just going to wait in here. Because if I'm in here, then you're not going to kill me. What?
You just find that lying around? Must be your lucky day.
Yes.
Got any
Here, have a drink. I'll pay you off in alcohol. Now off you go. Yeah. Go on. Off you go. Is he just going to stand there doing this at me?
I don't suppose I could convince you to take care of it now, could I?
No.
Well, there's something to be said for honesty, I suppose.
Oh, I had to be in this room, did I?
So you're the dragon boy.
Yes. You're the person who was at the castle. I know.
For this.
Thank you. I'm trying to talk to her.
Let's get this over with.
Move! I don't want to attack her. Why do they all keep on attacking me? Just move out of the way. Thank you. Why does she keep on attacking me?
This one's mine.
I don't get it. She just keeps on attacking me for no reason. Whatever. All the guards are dead over there. We'll just try and like fast travel. Just get out of there, get this mission done, jeez. Okay. What? Why do you want me to go outside again? No, I think you want me to go out of the other doors. Aha. There.
You've retrieved the horn of Jorgen Wimkon.
Yes.
Well done. You have now power.
Right, where's Wolfgar?
Come with me. It is time for us to recognize.
Don't worry, buddy. It's all good. Come on, give me the word. Give me the word. Give me the word. Thank you.
With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful.
Use it wisely. I wish you'd have bloody told me that earlier. Okay. Come on, give me a dragon soul. Come on, come on. Thank you. I'm stuck in the middle. I don't want to receive the greeting.
Stand between us.
That's you.
Prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready.
Okay, you're all gonna shout at me. Okay. Yes. I will have 2 of those, please. Whatever they just said. Oh god. There's more. Jesus Christ, we're still on the first line. Come on. Oh Jesus, there's more. Great. Brilliant.
You have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed.
Thank you.
High Hrothgar is open to you.
Yay. My question is, if I go through here, can I get up that hill again now? No, okay. That's fine. Jesus. Oh look, it's all foggy. Shame. What a shame. Right, I have a feeling that that's telling me to go back to that. Yeah, it is. Right, we're going to fast travel to Riverwood and try and run straight to her so that she can talk to us. Oh. Oh, if she's sleeping, that's even... That was about to sound really creepy. But it's even better because it means that she won't wake up and start trying to kill us straight away.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Close the door, then we can talk.
Okay. Close the door, then we can talk. Talk.
Greybeards think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
Yes, yep, the Greybeards are...
But you'll forgive me if I don't assume that something's true just because the Greybeards say so.
How's about it, Drake?
You'll be back.
I'm going to close that.
New Dragonborn, this is your destiny.
Right, seeing as you're the important lumberman.
Book of the Dragonborn, we'll have that. It's a book about us.
Come to an honest day's work at my hill.
I'll have that.
Pay you an honest day's wages. Then we'll drink.
You can stop walking forwards.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right. Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good
Okay,
at
here I am, what do you want?
all this trouble on. I am
Yep,
not
crack on.
your enemy. I already,
Go on.
like I said in my note, I'm part of a group, if you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place. Yes, but that isn't important right now. What is important is that we remember you're the only one.
Okay. Yep,
Can you
blah blah blah.
lure a dragon? Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. Dragons aren't just... They weren't go... Now something's happening. to
Okay,
prove that.
very good.
I know, and I figure we're going to go there, and you're going to kill...
Okay. Jesus, come on.
Ancient dragon bear...
Then let's go kill a dragon.
Give me a minute, and I'll be ready.
Okay. Oh, there you go. She's just... I'll have that.
Let's get on the road to...
And all of that. Come on then. Let's go. Let's go kill a dragon before everyone in this town starts trying to kill me. It's usually how this goes. Where are we going? Up there? Okay, I'll meet you there. Might as well fast travel. I'll get this dragon killed by the time she gets here. Oh, there's the dragon. I just saw it. Hello. Hello, Mr. Dragon. I'm here to kill you. What are you doing? Okay. Right, I imagine she's still on the way here. Oh, hello, Alduin. I've not really taken the path up to your house, so I'm just going to climb these rocks. There we go. No. Whatever you're saying, sure. Hello. I don't want to kill him. Oh, there's two of them. We're in a situation. We're in a wee bit of a situation right now. I may have been attacking the wrong one. Shite. Alright. Whoa. I love how he's just got arrows stuck in his face. Look, mate, can you just land and, like, just die quicker? This annoys me, taking on dragons so early in the game. It's like, can you at least let us get some good gear before we take on a dragon? It's the best I've got right now. Probably this. And he's gone. You end up just doing this for so long. Oh. Right, I'm stuck inside him. There we go. No, stop moving away. There we go. Okay, I think he might be dead. Yeah, something's happening. Remember that thing where I told you I absorbed a dragon soul? You should have listened to me. Yeah. I feel bad I hit Alduin. And also that dragon's very broken. The textures are still on it. Oh, there we go. They popped off. Yeah. Just come on. I don't care about any of this. Just tell me what we have to do.
The Thalmor are our best leads. They aren't involved.
Why are they after you?
The Grand Master, so we fought them in the shadows.
What makes you think they're bringing the dragons back? Apart from the dragon sat right next to us. Silly question. Why are you stood in the middle of the ground? Oh Jesus, mate, you're back in Riverwood. Okay. Meet me back in Riverwood. To be honest, I think that's a good place to call it. We've killed the dragon. The sky's very angry at us, it would seem. She's down there running back to Riverwood. Hopefully she doesn't get eaten on the way, but then again, I don't really care if she does. But yeah, I'm going to end it there. This has been fun. This has definitely been fun. It's nice now that I don't have too much to edit, like, after a stream. Where it used to be full streams to edit. It's quite nice having all of September to get videos for October done. I don't have to rush and do any of that, which is really cool. Pause that. Save it. That way I can quit. But yeah, so I've got like all of September to do videos for October. I've already got like one of them done. And there's only 13 videos that need doing for October, 13 for November, 13 for December. So it's quite nice. I've got 12 left. One a day, and I can have them done by the end of them, like next week. But yeah, so that's the plan. To get as much done as I can in such a short space of time. And yeah, so I'm actually going to end, probably jump on video games later on GTA. I don't know. Whatever people are doing. I'm going to get this one finished first. And yeah. So, we're live on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 4 PM UK time. Videos are going up on YouTube every Monday, Wednesday and Friday as well. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram are where you can follow us. And the Discord server's up. You should definitely join us on that. And yeah, until next time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. And I will see you in a biz. Cheers for hanging out, J-Man. Been good. I'll talk to you in a bit on Discord as well. See you in a biz.